Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a mahoosive makeup haul and other little beauty bits. Today is very rainy outside, as it is always in England, and all the cars are going past, so I'm really sorry if there's any background noise of cars. This may take a while as I have got quite a large box of makeup goodies, so please do go grab a snack, or if you're British, a good cup of tea, and yeah, we'll jump straight into the haul. Just as a disclaimer before I start, I will be putting all the prices down in the description bar below because some of them I just cannot remember. I have been collecting all this makeup for about a month or so now, so that's why there is so much. I didn't go out on a massive whim and go buy it all at the same time. Mama hadn't got a pretty penny for all that. As I said, because I've been collecting them over the month, I can't remember the exact prices of everything. I will try my best, but it will all be in the description bar below, so check that out if you want to go have a look at that. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the haul. So starting off, I've got makeup remover wipes. These are simple and these are the Kind to Skin Micellar cleansing wipes. I love these wipes because they just remove my makeup well, I guess, and yeah, I love them. They're really soft and I thought I'd pick up 2 packets instead of 1 because we all know that we get through wipes hella fast. The next thing I got are 2 things from Bourjois, and one is the Matte Illusion Bronzing Powder, and this is in the shade Dark. I couldn't see any shade like in light, so there was no option, but this is quite orange for me, but I think with a slight touch it will be okay. But it's just a really pretty colour, so yeah, and it's matte, so I don't actually own many matte bronzers, so I thought I'd pick this up. The next thing I picked up was another Healthy Mix foundation from Bourjois, and I just love their foundations. For me, they are the best for my skin. They don't cake me up whatsoever. I just love them, and I love how they apply with brush and sponge, so yes, love this, so picked this one up as well. The next thing I picked up was just from Wilkinsons, and they were these little scrunchies. I just thought these were so cute, and like little buns or space buns or whatever. They'd just be really cute, and they're not massive as well. Like, I've got quite fine hair, so a big scrunchie just looks ridiculous in my hair, but I just thought these were really cute and cute little pattern and quite plain, so not too much of a statement. The next thing I got was from Soap & Glory, and it is a little bit obsessive. Probably didn't need all of them, but you know, whatever. 4 lipsticks from their newest collection. They did like completely eradicate their old collection, which did bring me to a tear, to be honest, because one of their lipsticks, Perfect Day, was my favourite. So hashtag bring back Perfect Day for life. Not happy about that one. Just won't get over it, to be honest. So the 4 shades that I did get, I got 2 of the pink collection and 2 of the nude collection. The first one was Keep It Flesh, and this is a satin. I just love Soap & Glory because like the little monogram on the front, and I just think they're really, really beautiful. So as you can see, this is just like a really, really sheer nudie colour, and I just thought with a lip liner underneath this would just be so pretty. And yeah, I just really liked how pale and nudie it was, really. The second nude lipstick I got was in the shade Barely Pinking, and this was one of their Shine formulas. This reminds me a little bit of their old formula Perfect Day. It is a little bit pinkier, Perfect Day was a bit more nudier, so this comes a close second, but you know, still not the love of my life. So going on to the pink lipsticks, the first one I got was in the shade Pink It Up Girl, and this is a satin formula. It's just, again, a really pretty sort of muted pink, and I just thought this was really, really gorgeous. Again, especially like in the summer, I just think this would be gorgeous. It's just a really cheerful, bright pink without being too daring. So the second pink lipstick that I got was in the shade Rosy Chic, or Rosy Chic, I'm not really too sure how it's spelled, but you know, get the gist. And this is in their matte formula. Again, really pretty pink, kind of similar to the other one, but this is kind of more muted, a little bit more dusty sort of pink. I really do love Soap & Glory's matte formulas. I just think they're more of a comfort matte rather than a matte. It does, see if you can see there in the light, it does have a tiny, tiny bit of sheen to it, but I just think it's really pretty and a really beautiful pink colour. So I've kind of swatched these at a really awkward angle, but you can see them sort of. So from the top down we have Rosy Chic at the top, which is probably my favourite, maybe my second favourite. And then the second one we have Pink It Up Girl, which again is really bright pink, really beautiful. And then I think, what's the third one? The third one is Barely Shining, so that one is really shiny. I love that. I wish there was a little bit more pigment to it, but it's a shiny formula. And the last one is Keep It Flesh, which is their satin formula. I think they're really pretty. I have just turned down the lighting, so I didn't actually realise how intense it was. So sorry if you couldn't see much because it was so bright a second ago, but I've turned it down. Apologies. So next we have some Barry M nail polishes. I just love Barry M for their packaging. I find that for the price they do not chip as well as others that do cost a lot of money, like Model Zone, Essie. I think they do chip quite considerably fast for the price you pay for them. However, Barry M are like £3 or £4 per nail polish, so I don't mind spending that on nail polish. And usually if you go to Boots or Superdrug, they have some great offers on like 3 for 2 or 3 for 10, so it's definitely worth picking them up, and they do come in beautiful colours. So I have picked up 4 for this haul. The first one is this Jelly High Shine in the shade Green Berry, and I just thought it was really pretty colour for more the spring, to be honest. Like, it's kind of like a turquoisey sort of ocean swimming pool colour, but I just thought this was really pretty and I had to pick it up when I saw it. But yeah, this is really good for summer months, I think. The next one I picked up was this beautiful glittery sort of texture, I guess you could call it. This is just one of their glitter nail polishes, and this is in the shade Fashion Icon. It's kind of got these purple blue reflexes all the way through it, and yeah, I just thought it was bloody gorgeous. And next one I got was one of the Molten Metals, and this one is called Copper Mine. I just think it's a really beautiful coppery colour, and perfect for autumn or fall or whatever you call it. Yeah, just really pretty and kind of like a burnt coppery orange colour, perfect for this time of the year. I then got one of the top coats, and this is in a wet set, and it just kind of makes the nails look really wet and it dries really fast, so it does make them look really shiny and perfect. I have used this once and it just made my nails look bloody amazing. The next thing I got was this Collection foundation, and I didn't even realise Collection did a foundation until I saw it on the stand in Boots. And this is kind of like their foundation version of their concealer, which is one of my favourite concealers, is their long lasting concealer. It is a pump, which I love the most about it, and it's SPF 20, it's oil free, and it claims to last up to 16 hours. I don't wear my foundation for 16 hours, but that's what it claims, that's what it claims. I got mine in the shade Ivory, and I just thought this would be really gorgeous. I'm really excited to try it out and see what the coverage is like. This could be another favourite, and it is dead cheap. The next thing I got was one of the Maybelline 24-hour colour tattoos, and this is in the shade Endless Purple. I actually picked this up in Poundland, believe it or not. They were selling like all the weird colours of eyeshadow as they do, and this was one of them. And considering this is on the shelves in Boots and Superdrug for a fiver, I think it is, £5–6, I thought, well, hang on a minute, for £1 I will have you. So I forgot to include, when I was showing you the Soap & Glory lipsticks, that I bought a Soap & Glory blush. Now they've recently just released these. I just love the packaging, it is so cute. They have them just like they do with all their other packaging, with kind of like sort of a 60s, 80s kind of look vibe, I guess, and that's the right era. I'm not entirely sure what era that is. But yeah, I just thought it was really cute, and the packaging is great because it shows the shade on the back as well. I got the shade Twinkle Rose. Again, really compact, really cute size, great to throw in the handbag if you wanted to use it on the go. And it has got like a little mirror, which again is really great, especially if you just want to touch up any of your makeup. It's like a little tiny mirror in there as well. So if you flip the blush up, it does come with kind of like this little brush that I probably won't be using. It's very soft though, I'll give it that. But yeah, it just comes with one of those brushes that everyone throws away or just leaves in there and never uses. But that is under there as well if you wanted to keep that there. It's kind of like got gold reflexes to it. Really pretty colour, very bold. I think that I will just be like touching this on the cheeks rather than whacking it all on. So the next thing I got is a little bit less exciting, but I just thought I'd include it anyway. I just kind of went to these costume shops and I picked up a load of costume glitter. I've already got a little bit of costume glitter, but I just haven't got these sort of shades. These are quite tonal. I won't go into too much depth, but as you can see, just really pretty green, like an ambery orange colour, a magenta-y pink, and like a reflex glitter ball colour. And I just thought it'd be really cute with a bit of glitter glue all over my eyelid with an eyeshadow. So the next thing I got is a lot of lashes. The first set of lashes I got were the Ardel Demi Whispies in natural, and I just thought these were beautiful. The band's quite thin, and I just think these would give like a really good cat eye effect and really good for going out. The second pair I got were from Eylure, and I think these stand to be my favourite pair that I got out of all of them. They are just so fluffy, beautiful, long, black. I love them. They do say they're a limited edition, but I really do hope that they keep these in because they are bloody gorgeous, and I'm sure if you pick these up you'd love them too. The camera just doesn't justify how beautiful these lashes are. Like, it just doesn't pick up how fluffy and soft they are, but they are gorgeous. If I was to recommend any pair of lashes, I'd probably recommend these ones out of all of them. I then saw a new brand that Boots have brought in. I don't know how new it is, like I haven't actually checked out the lash section for quite a while, but it was Kiss lashes, and they are really, really pretty, to be fair. So the first set of lashes I got were the Kiss True Volume Ritzy lashes. These are kind of a bit more of a statement, a little bit more sort of dramatic look, but I just thought with a really glittery eye these would look really perfect. They kind of look a bit spidery in the package, but I thought these would be kind of good with a party eye, as I've just said a million times. I then picked up the pair Kiss Looks So Natural Hot lashes. Again, really pretty. Create a bit of a cat eye with these, a very flirty kind of lash. The next pair I got were the Kiss Look So Natural Iconics, and wow, I just love these. These are kind of like my Eylure volume lashes, but they're kind of more fluttery and a little bit more evenly spread, so I'm excited to try those out. The last pair I got were the Kiss Lily lashes, and these were just amazing. They were, I think, the most expensive out of all of them, but they're like 3D, so your lash, like, there's like 3 layers going on, wait, like that. Kind of, I'm not doing justification, but they do let you see there's kind of 3 lashes to them, and I just think they are so pretty and so delicate, but they're just so beautiful, and they're so like fluttery and all layered and gorgeous. So yeah, if you want to spend a pretty penny on some lashes, then these are lush. I have got some other parts of this haul that are from Essence. Now, I have got enough Essence makeup now to create an all face look, or an all one brand face look. You know what I mean. So I won't be showing that here on this video, but I think I will be doing an Essence one brand tutorial on the face. So I will save that, and I will not show you yet, and I haven't opened any of it yet. So it is as exciting for me as I'm sure it is for you. So this is the exciting part of the video for me, because, you know, it's all been thrilling so far. And this is eyeshadow palettes. I just love eyeshadow palettes. Like, I can't get enough. Like, normal people have like, what, 2 or 3 eyeshadow palettes, maybe like that really one funky eyeshadow palette that they go to, or I have a lot, and it's becoming a bit of an obsession of mine. So the first palette I got was the Too Faced Cat Eyes palette, and it's just really pretty packaging the whole way through. It really pains me to throw packaging like this away, and I'm a little bit of a hoarder, and I do keep it for a period of time. And then I come across it in a drawer, and I'm like, why have I kept a cardboard box? Why? But as you can see, it's really pretty. Like, the tone of that little cheetah or leopard print continues throughout the whole of the palette, and it's just really pretty. So getting into the palette, Too Faced do this a lot with like these size packaging sort of, I don't know, eyeshadow palettes. They sort of do one look like that. I mean, of course you can have the freedom to do whatever you want and do a different look, but they do give you a bit of a guideline of what sort of goes with what. These shadows here can be used wet or dry. I haven't used them yet, but I will love to play around with this later on. There's some lovely sort of coppery browns, some purples and blues, and there's like this black shimmer, and like they're all shimmery and they're all beautiful. So as you can see, I've just swatched some of the colours. They are very pigmented. However, I think Too Faced can be a little bit hit and miss. Some of their lighter colours can be a little bit chalky. But yeah, they are really pretty. I really love that coppery shade right there. What's that one called? That one's called Tiger's Eye. I just think it's so pretty. I mean, a lot of them are pretty. I'm not entirely sure about, I think it was that one. Or was it? No, it was this one. It was this one. That wasn't that pigmented here. that one there. But yeah, they're really pretty and I'm excited to use it. So the next palette I got was the Naked Ultimate Basics palette. Now, I didn't need this whatsoever. I mean, I don't think anyone does. If you've got an all matte palette or like a few matte shadows, it is what it is. It is just a palette of matte shadows. But the packaging, it enticed me in. It enticed me in, and I'm a sucker for beautiful packaging. It reminded me a little bit of like the Charlotte Tilbury packaging, and we all know that that is gorgeous. So inside the packaging we've got this huge mirror. I don't want to blind you with my light, but we've just got this huge mirror, and it's really great I suppose for travelling, because this would be everyday looks. I personally, if I like to go out partying, like a little bit of glitter, like a little bit of shimmer, but if you don't, this would be perfect for you because it's got everyday shadows as well as a bit darker for nighttime looks. Massive mirror to help you apply all of your makeup. So effectively this could be just a great travel palette that you could use everywhere with you. So inside we do get this tiny little brush. It's kind of got like a pencil end and a fluffy end, which is great for the lower lash line and in the crease. And we have got all new shades, like every single one of these shades is brand new, and they're really pretty. I personally love like these 6 colours here, and maybe this one here. That is quite orangey, that one, like a banana-y colour. And yeah, I love it. Probably a bit of a waste of money, but you know, the packaging, come on you guys. So this brings us on to our final part of my haul. Someone did a little order on Morphe. I ordered 4 Morphe palettes, and to say the least, I am not disappointed. I freaking love every single palette that I have ordered. So the first palette that I ordered was the 35p, which is all of their plum shades. I was going to swatch all of these, but since there are 35 colours in each palette, it might take a while for this, and I don't want it to be going on any longer than it needs to be. So I might do like a mini review on another video of all of the little Morphe palettes. I say little, they're huge. All of the Morphe palettes that I have got, and swatch them all, give you a review, tell you which shades I like the most, etc, etc. And I might even do like a little look. I'm not too sure yet. I'll decide on that one. So yeah, this is the 35p. So guess who just stuck her thumb in this shade right here, which is probably like one of my favourite freaking shades, and I've just misclucked over here. It's just stuck her bloody thumb in it. Oh my god. So yeah, going back, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Love this shade down here. It's like a really ultra amazing lavendery, pigmented, beautiful, glittery, silver colour. Yeah, it's just beautiful, and you kind of like, as well as like the shiny and shimmery purple looks, you kind of got these like matte browns, so it's perfect for day to night. That's how I feel. I transition from day to nap time, where we go clubbing and we put this beautiful shade on. Yes. Can we just swatch this one, please? Ugh. Yes. Now play that sound I just made on loop, because I'm sure it was really attractive. So the second palette that I've got is the 35OM and its sister, the 35OS. This is kind of, these two are the 35O palette, but broken down into mattes and shimmers. I personally wanted to do it this way because I loved shades in the 35O that I wanted as matte, and I love the shades that I wanted in mattes that were in shimmers, if that makes sense. So I got 2. It's a little bit high maintenance, but you know, whatever. So this is the 35OM. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love all these burnt orange tones over here and all these like darker browns up here. They're just absolutely shamazing. Which brings us over to its sister, the 35OS. And I'm not gonna lie, this just makes me so happy. Just looking at this, like, oh my god, look at all that shimmer. Orange is just my favourite colour in general, like aside from makeup. So the fact that this is goals to me. Like this one, everyone raves about this shade up here, but for good reason. It's just so buttery. It's just bloody gorgeous. I'll say it again and again. Come on, look. I just love this. I love this palette. It's probably going to be one of like 2016 favourites. I know I'm slow to hop on the bandwagon with all these Morphe palettes. These are the first ones I've owned, but I will be getting more. So the last product of today and the last Morphe palette that I have got is the 35F. Now, it's just everything I want in a palette. It's kind of like the 35O but on steroids. It's just perfect. It's got these row of mattes all up here. It's got all of these shimmers. There is just perfection and I love it. It's probably one of my favourites. It's got all these beautiful cranberries, these oranges, these golds. Perfect for like Christmas and autumn. I love it. So this is all the makeup that I have collected in the past month or so. I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you would like a review on any of the products or me in action wearing any of the products and how to apply them, please do just pop that in the comments below and I will do that. I have, like I said, got an Essence one brand tutorial coming, so I will do that, and that is, I won't forget about that, don't worry. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've eaten yourself silly with snacks while watching this and drank lots of tea. I'm really sorry that it was so long. But, you know, what are you going to do when you collect a lot of stuff? You've got to express your love for it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Just a disclaimer. Oh my god, I speak. Rebound. Way, nearly dropped it. Thought these were really. Oh, I'm dropping everything today. Bloody hell, honestly. Because, you know. No. No. Oh my god. Oh. I just stuck my thumb in the most beautiful shade. I just need it again. Oh my god, get away from me. Get away from me. Mattes. I cannot hold these for the life of me.